the summer. Something fun real quick. Do anything fun trips? On my summer vacation,
Yeah, probably the best thing I did this summer was went to Boston for a week for Vecchione's wedding. So I got to spend some time with him, and Mac was there, Jake Massey, Garrett Rowe. There's a couple of guys up there, and it was good to see him for sure.
First day back on the ice formally. How's things feel up there?
Good. It's nice to get everybody back in town. You can tell there's a lot of energy in the group. All 60-plus guys that are around here, they're all smiles and communicating and talking and having a lot of fun today, so it's exciting.
Skate test, Max says you were looking pretty good, fast out there. Feels good?
Yeah. I was trying to mimic him. He was the smoothest guy on the ice, I think, during the skate test. So, that went well. It's always nice to get that out of the way right away, and then you can kind of focus on the details.
A little bit of a longer summer than you probably would have liked. You guys didn't go as deep as you would have hoped, but having spent 4 months up here, now getting to come back, does that do anything different for you coming into training camp this year versus how last year you came in and started down at Hershey and got called up?
Yeah, I think a little bit, just having the experience, not playing in the playoffs, but being around the team and kind of seeing the playoffs, up close and in person like that kind of opened my eyes a little bit to see how it kind of progresses in playoffs at the NHL level. And I thought it was good. It gave me a lot of experience, and, just working with the guys day in and day out kind of helped bring me to that next level.
So you listed off a lot of those names. Those all bring that great Hershey connection. Next week, obviously, getting to go back to Giants Center. What's that like for you? Obviously, you came and were there in the stands, and I'm sure you've been back since. But to be able to put a Caps jersey on and be on the ice there, what's that going to be like?
Yeah, for sure. It'll be special because, a lot of guys start in Hershey and work their way up to the Caps, and so I think it'll be nice. I know the fan base there will be good, and they'll be rocking for the Caps, and I'm sure they're excited to have some NHL hockey there, even though it's just preseason. So, it should be a fun game.
Obviously, next week, go back to Hershey. Obviously you were back during the playoffs, but now to be able to get back there to play, with the Caps jersey on in front of the Hershey crowd this time, how's that feel for you to go back there like that?
Yeah, I'm hoping I'm in that game. That'd be really special. It's, a unique circumstance that obviously hasn't happened in probably 20 years, I think the last time was.
06, yeah.
So, really looking forward to getting back there. I've been back a few times just visiting friends and seeing the guys, even as early as last week. So that Hershey has a special place in my heart, and anytime I can go back, it's special. But to be back on the Giants Center ice and wearing a Caps uniform is pretty cool.
You're hoping to be in there. I'm sure a lot of guys are probably feeling the same way. They kind of want to get into that game, I would think. Is that how it's?
Yeah. I'm sure they'll figure out a way to get the Hershey guys and the connection there. I'm sure the fans would like to see the big names too. So it'll be a special night regardless. It's been a great partnership having the Caps and Hershey. Obviously, a lot of on-ice success. So it's good to reward the fans there with a great game of hockey.